Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Yes, irae. So yeah, we're going about to investigate the murder scene, I guess. So yeah, let's just go to the episode, I guess. Also, I want to give you my thanks and for your comments under the previous episodes. Thank you for letting me know what was about the poster. Now I know that the poster is actually the under visual novel made by Masada, and it's called Paradise Lost. So yeah, unfortunately, I found out that it's not translated. So well, rip. But who knows? Maybe someday. Or maybe there is like some fan translation. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go to the episode. Leave up a like if you like the episode. Dislike if you dislike it. You can also subscribe if you are still not subscribed. And let's go. And let's see what will happen next, because we're about to get to the park where the mysterious murder happened. I said we are going to investigate because we are going at night, we are going back home, and probably we are going back through the murder scene, because we'll probably forget about like not going there. Like we used to go there, like to the school, then Ren didn't thought about like going other way, but he just like wanted us to go like through the park because why not? So let's do it. Let's see what he will discover. I couldn't believe myself. It was already completely dark out. I was lucky I didn't get sick. Maybe it was true what they said about idiots not catching colds. I rose from bench I had been lying on. I checked the time on my phone, 6:30 PM. It wasn't terribly late, but seeing how it was winter, it was already pitch black outside. In the distance, I could still see lights on the school offices. The idea of being caught by a teacher wasn't appealing. I had had enough lecture for one day. Also, about the guillotine, thank you for putting out on the Discord link to the scene that we had on the beach and the guillotine scene. That was from the anime. They made it so good. Apparently anime is terrible. You said to me like, this is like bad, just don't. Which is the case for most of the visual novels, I guess. But that one scene was apparently very good, and I can agree, like they made it very nice. I like that. That's the part of the reason why I liked making these videos, you know? Because I can always interact with you, and I can like learn something new, and outside of like just interesting story, you can also share your stories and your ideas and your thoughts about this with me. That's good, I love it. The idea of being killed by a teacher wasn't appealing. I had had enough lectures for one day. I headed back to the classroom to pick up my stuff, only to find... You moron! Go and get held back a year for all I care. Ah! A lovely note from Kasumi tapped to my desk. Great! But she had no reason to be concerned. My grades were better than hers. Since this was the college prep school, they were willing to turn a blind eye to most of things as long as you did well on tests. That said, the incident with Shiro might not have fallen under most things, but setting that aside, I tore the note off the desk, rolled it up and lashed it at the trash can. I totally sank the free throw. I left the classroom after paying your respects to Kasumi rancorous missive. I was never good at like throwing trash to trash can from like distance, like you know, like basketball or something. Like I was never good at like throwing this. My aim always sucked. Are you able to like relatively easily like throw trash into can from the distance? Let me know. Maybe you have troubles like me, or maybe you are just good and you can do this. The school was more than a little creepy at night. No wonder so many people reported ghost sightings during the summer months. I wasn't a fan of ghosts myself. If I had to say why, it was because they were immune to physical attacks. Yeah, and you saw a ghost in the museum, basically. You could try punching them, kicking them, walking them with a bat, whatever, and it wouldn't do a damn thing. Meanwhile, they were able to mess with us all they wanted. You could hardly call that playing fair. Surely I wasn't the only one who found it a bit unsophisticated. Also, bad resolution. Fixed. As I was walking down the hall and entertaining myself with silly ponderings on ghosts, something outside the window caught my eye. Okay. The lights were on. Himuro said that the club activities would probably be suspended, which means... Why would... Oh, wait, Kasumi is using the... Kasumi is the Kendo Club? I forgot about this, or did I miss that? I think I forgot about this. I'm still like getting used to the characters and what exactly, you know, like do and stuff. I can't think of any other explanation. Surely she wasn't trying to develop some new technique to take on the murder on the loose, right? So Kasumi and Rea both are the Kendo Club members, right? You can confirm this for me. I think like both Rea and Kasumi are the members. Unfortunately, I couldn't just leave her now that I knew. What Himuro had told me earlier was still in my mind too, I guess. Setting aside the issue of whether or not she really needed me escorting her, we took the same path back home anyway. Okay. Is she here? I found just the person I was expecting to find in the dojo, but... Okay. Why? Wow, what the soundtrack? I really enjoy soundtrack in this game. I like this kind of vibes. This is so good. I had come here thinking we would go through the usual routine, with me giving her a hard time and sidestepping her subsequent scolding. Kasumi, however, was clearly not in a playful mood right now. She's angry at us. Ooh, nice! When it came to Kendo, she didn't cut corners or make compromises. She handled her bamboo sword with a quiet dignity, with nary a trace of her usual Rambun Joe's the manner to be found. The freaking art is so good. It's so detailed. Wow, Kasumi in the... This is the best looking Kasumi we saw so far. Her eyes are so sharp, she's so focused on Kendo. I wonder if her family maybe like own the Kendo dojo or something. Staring at her steadfast expression, I found myself starting to understand why the younger girls swooned over her. I felt like it would be wrong somehow to call out to her, so I just leaned against the show rack and watched her practice. I was very familiar with Kendo, but if memory served, that pose was the Seigan Kamae, one of the most basic techniques. Japanese lessons, Kamae means stance. I don't know what Seigan means though. You can let me know in the comments because I know you know stuff like that. She sure was diligent. Here was someone who plays in national tournaments, staying late in order to practice their fundamentals. Well, I guess that was probably part of why she was so strong. I've been watching her for a few minutes now. She had probably been practicing for much longer, of course, but her form hadn't wavered a bit. It called to mind the image of the Buddhist priest meditating. Was this what they called Clearing one's mind? As I watched her, I suddenly wondered if she had some specific reason for going out of her way to maintain a steady presence of mind like this. I mean, that was kind of the idea of martial arts in general, but...
本当に強いやつは何もしなくたって強いんだよ。
Okay. Really strong guys are the ones who are strong without doing a damn thing. Okay. I recalled what Shiro had once said while watching one of Kasumi matches.
最初から強いやつにはリハも稽古も必要ない。武道は弱いやつが強くなろうとする手段で、だから精神論が幅利かすのさ。礼に始まり、礼に終われって、そういう具合に
I saw somewhere the same principle. Someone had the same idea. I don't remember what that was. It was like in some anime, I think. That the martial arts are basically for the weak to become like on pair with strong. I saw the same kind of sentence somewhere. I don't know if this popular trope. I don't think so. I think like I heard of it only once outside of this.
元が弱いから力に耐性ないんだろうな。自分を律するのが最優先で、それができなきゃ破綻する。哀れすぎるぜ。まあ仕方ないとは思うけど。つまり、霞はそっち系だ。背伸びしてるあたり可愛いけど、生まれつきじゃないから無理してる。誰かさんとは違うのさ。まったく。なんでこんなことになったのかね。うさぎちゃんに夢見せたのはどこのドイツだな
I still remember the grin on his face as he nudged me with his shoulder. In retrospect, maybe I should have decked him right then and there.
お前、責任取ってやれよ。そもそもあんなことやったから。
Because he did that in the first place. What he did? Oh, give me a break. Why the hell did he get off trying to lecture me about this? Whose fault did he think it was anyway? It pissing me off hearing that sort of thing coming from the mouth of the risk-obsessed psychopath like him. Yeah, he sounds like a psychopath, like, just like fought with us, like, to basically near death, what the fuck. He didn't realize he was nothing more than a fucking dumbass who liked complicated things for the hell of it. That was why I... Oh? That's some bad memory for him. You just discovered us, nice. And this is your dojo uniform. That suits you better. That suits Kasumi way better. That's how I would imagine her from the start. Like, the school outfit doesn't suit her. But this one is cool. I like how he looks in kimono. For Kendo.
Oh.
Shit, what the hell was I doing?
どうしたの？っていうか、いつからいたの？
Alright, we try to... Okay.
ああ、悪い。ちょっと声かけづらくて。
I had to be out of my mind. Suddenly going on a trip down that particular memory lane. I want to know more about this memory, please. I pulled my fist out of the show rack, my gaze wavering. That was beyond embarrassing.
一緒に帰ろうぜ。物騒だろう、一人だと。
Yeah, it's pretty late. I guess like she didn't even realize how late it is. Yeah, she like didn't realize. She was so focused.
どうしたのよ。変だよね。珍しいよ。あんたがそんなこと言い出すなんて。
Aw.
いや。夜道はおっかないから、お前に守ってもらおうかなと。
Nice. Making her as the bodyguard.
ほほー。 い。何？あんたは自分が怖いから私にガードしてくれと？あんたが私を守るんじゃなく？
Oh my god. She don't like the idea of being, like, strong, but also she wants to be strong. What a paradox.
その通り。
Kasumi snapped.
この軟弱者が！それでも男が恥を知れ！
Yeah. What a paradox.
あと今思い出した。あんた午後の授業サボったでしょ。どこ行ってたの？
屋上で寝てたんだけど。
は？屋上？信じらんない。何こいつ。呆れた。めまいがするよ。わかった。もういい。ちょっとそこで待ってなさい。着替えてくる。
Okay. Kasumi stumbled off into the changing room, and I could have sworn that I heard the air shake. She poked her head back out.
覗いたら奥義食らわすからね。
Okay, whatever you say, I won't peek. Although I want to. Bam, she slammed the door shut. Well, I guess this had turned out more or less how I originally envisioned. It seems Kasumi was back to her usual self with nothing else. Now I just needed to stop worrying about stuff in the past myself.
それじゃあお世話になりました。
Kasumi thanked the dojo, locked it, and then headed my way.
お待たせ。どう？何か食べてく？
Okay. Hey, you actually look kind... Okay, you look okay with your uniform, actually. I'm still, like, trying to envision characters in different outfits. Yeah, you look okay in this. But the kendo outfit works better for you. Like, for your personality.
いや、せっかくだからかすみが何か作ってくれよ。
でもそれだと遅くなるよ。
別にいい。どうも俺、他の料理が口に合わない。
Aw, that's so sweet.
そうなの？
そう、昼飯は適当だったし腹減ってる。
That's so good.
食べないもんは食いたくないよ。だからかすみの料理がいい。
でも買い置きないし。
面倒か？だったら外食で我慢するけど。
Wow.
いや、そうじゃなくて、そのなんか照れるね。
Yeah.
そういう風に言われると下手なもの作れないっていうか。
Kasumi squirmed about for a bit, but soon collected herself.
よし、だったら私頑張っちゃうよ。
Okay.
頼むわ。
Thank God she was so simple-minded. Yeah, she's very simple-minded. Afterward, we picked up some groceries at the supermarket, headed home together. It would have been much later than 7 p.m., but there were surprisingly few people still out and about on the streets.
やっぱりみんな怖いんだね。
だろうな。
It would have to be crazy to want to go strolling about in the city where had been a brutal murder the previous day. The smart thing to do would be stay inside with your doors locked tight. Thinking about it this way, Kasumi and I were being pretty careless going out at night like this. Even if we were together. Yeah, you don't know.
犯人が捕まるまでは各自まっすぐ帰りなさいって。
Yeah, I mean, that's very reasonable, so makes sense. Props to him. What else would they say?
でもだったらお前、なんで居残りなんかしてたんだよ。
Yeah, too focused.
それはなんかもう日課になっちゃってるもんだから今更やめるのも半端だし。
Okay.
それにほら、もしかしたら犯人逮捕とかできるかもしれないし。
Yeah, you don't want to think like that. You are just a high school student or college student. So, yeah.
って何よその顔。もしかしてこいつバカだとか思ってるでしょ。
Yes, pretty much. You are an idiot. Someone just murdered someone with a sword. And all you do is you are just a college student, like having dojo and having some lessons. Like, how did you got the idea of like catching the culprit? What the fuck? Was she psychic or
お
something?
前な、そういうことは公僕に任せとけよ。なんで一女子高生が体張らなきゃならないんだよ。
そこはほら、私正義の味方だし。
Sure. Good for her.
前から思ってたけど、お前頭悪いよな。
Yeah.
何？ちょっとあんた失礼よ。
とにかく正義感もほどほどにしとけよな。
I don't know what sort of person the murderer was, but it was probably safe to say that he was out of his mind if he was going around decapitating people. The average person would almost certainly struggle to maintain their cool when confronting a psychopath like that.
血まみれの凶器持ってニヤニヤ笑って、多分規制上げながら襲いかかってくるやつ相手に、お前の剣道がちゃんと発揮できるかどうかは微妙だぞ。
Yeah.
自信あるのか？
どうだろうね。確かにちょっと怖いかも。
That sounds scary as fuck.
だろ？
Most people have never had to fight in their lives, so it would only be natural to freeze up when thrust into a situation like that. Only experience or natural predisposition for this sort of thing could help you there. Sorry, I'm so silent. I'm trying to check if like I can make audio. Nah, I think okay. I think I can make audio a bit background music. I think I can put this like a bit like that, and it should be fine. Not that being experienced with or possessing a gift for life and death struggles would be a good thing, mind you.
とにかく物騒なこと考えるなよ。また稽古続けるなら俺も一緒に残るから。
やだね。心配してくれてるの？
心配だよ。俺一人で帰るのマジ怖いし。
はあ、そうですか。いや、素直で結構だとは思うけどね。
Isn't this version of Ayana the justice person?
でもさ、だいぶ前の調子が戻ってきたね。入院したばっかりの頃はなんだか幽霊みたいになっちゃってたけど。
Okay.
だからね。
Kasumi smiled softly, her expression feeling somehow mature.
今度何かあった時はちゃんと私に話してね。また前みたいに知らないところで無茶しちゃった。
Kasumi, it happened suddenly. Shiro just started like a fight. It's not like I could let you know beforehand that will happen.
約束。
She stuck out her pinky.
ほら、
お前、俺の母さんじゃないんだからさ。
そんなようなものじゃない。私に守ってほしいんでしょ。ね。
I wonder if it might be better to just go along with her.
善処するよ。
よろしい。
Okay. Kasumi grabbed my hand and forcibly intertwined our pinkies. God damn it. Never thought I would be engaging a pinky swear at this age. Next time something happens, be sure you tell me about it. I didn't want more stuff that I felt uncomfortable taking about to happen myself. I was more than over that sort of thing. Unfortunately, I always seem to have bad luck keeping those sorts of promises. So this pinky swear instead seems ominous to me, like it was the portent of some misfortune to come. I couldn't shake that feeling for the rest of the night. After eating dinner, I headed straight to bed, and as soon as I fell asleep, it began. So we are safe. No one died, actually. Like, I thought like something will happen in the park, but actually they avoided the park. Okay. So now we'll have probably like the dream sequence again, right? The Crimson Dream of the Guillotine. Okay. So he's still having the same nightmarish dream. Let's see. Indeed, the night was red. A beast lurked in the city. Most beasts were of a nocturnal nature, so it was only natural to hunt natural, the hunting of this one took place during the night, and thus the night was stained crimson with fountains of blood, with dripping pieces of meat, with shattered bones, the fading embers of flame. Thus the beast satisfied its hunger, slacked its thirst in an endless cycle of limitless gluttony. Does visual novel have manga? Let me know. If it has manga and it like goes kind of like the same as visual novel, you can put on Discord actually some pages from this. I wonder how it's like made. Like, you know, drawings and situations, because, you know, manga can look so amazing. So I wonder if there is one. You can let me know also in the comments. If this is like translated, maybe I can like read it later. It continued devouring its prey. However, were also those that hunted such beasts. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to describe this kind of phenomenon as mutual predation instead. Oh. A beast in the form of the young woman spoke, a grim expression on her face. She was one of those hunters, but she was fundamentally no different from her prey. This is not the guillotine dream. Are these like real-time events? Like he went to sleep and he have like his like fever dream about the guillotine again, and this is like actually happening? She's hunter. Indeed, they were one and the same. They both have become beasts through the same obscene method and took to the hunt for the same reasons. Two beasts of the same forest. If there was a difference to be found between them, it was their youth. If there was a difference, yeah. But in this case, youth did not equate to inexperience. She had killed far more than the older beasts before her. Thus, she had no intention of pursuing her prey at the current time. For now, she would simply step back and observe the situation, waiting for her prey to build experience and mature. She yearned for the day her prey fangs would grow sharp enough that she could no longer manage them. Huh! Who is this? Let it be said that she was not overstimulating her own strength. This was her innermost desire. The hunt would be but a mere farce if her prey was feeble enough to fall to her alone. After all, every one of the hunters was a monster, forged in the flames of hell. Her prey needed to be strong enough to hold its grounds against all of them together.
難しそうな話だけど。
Did I hear that voice? Her words Iriel did not speak of her prey arrival. Her comrades, the hunters, had arrived instead. And thus, she understood. The odds of the prey managing to reach their level were so low that they might as well have been zero. Oh! Oh! That's the one from the beginning of the 2006! That's the one who called, like, summoned, not like fate summoned, but summoned, like, called him to come here. That's the girl that was, like, on her knee before this, like, guy or girl. I don't know who it is even, because apparently what I saw, what I remember and, like, checked on Discord, because we had, like, a bit discussion of this, that character, the yellow-haired one, is, like, called... I forgot. Not Arturia. Atria? Something like that. And this feels like a woman's name, but she also looks like a guy and have like the voice like a guy. So, and also I think the pronouns was he. I don't remember exactly, but it's confusing character. I wonder like who it is. Also, I like her outfit. This is pretty good. I think the button is in the wrong place. It should be like more like tied up here. Okay. So she's the murderer then, right? Oh no, wait, she's the hunter. So she's hunting for the murderer? The beast is the murderer? There was no one of them to be seen in the area. Her comrades hadn't made their presence known, though sight or sound, but she could feel them there. Even if one is asleep, he or she is likely to awaken if several people enter the room, simply from sensing their presence. This was a similar phenomenon. The room where Suwahara City suddenly felt very cramped. People possessed that the density of a normal person's existence was a 1. The density of 2 who had just arrived was more than 1,000. Okay. There could be no doubt that these monsters had devoured more than 1,000 human souls. Oh! We are going to see the guys from 45? From 1945? From World War II? So there are beasts who consume souls. Okay. These were man-eaters far beyond the level of any mere serial killer. Okay. So yeah, the beasts are the killers, or at least one of them were a killer at this point, but there's more of them. They could no longer be called human in the sense of the word, but this was perhaps to be expected. It meant that only they had come prepared. They had made effective use of the past 60 years, it would seem. Okay, so they trained and be prepared for the guys. They knew that the beasts from the 1945 will be here at 2006 somehow. They expected them. Huh. She had no trouble telling exactly who had arrived. Who could forget such tainted, such utterly abominable souls as theirs? Okay, new pose. I like it. I like it. Oh! The button is in the correct way, actually. There's like a little like strap behind this white coat, and it's like strapped to this, probably. Okay, makes sense. Good design. It looks fluffy as well, like she have like here, like fluff. Before the words, these two are absolute worst, could pass from her lips, they can remember the description, the descriptor, the absolute worst applied to all of them, just the same, and hold her tongue. Welcome to Shambhala. What's Shambhala? What the hell? What a smug. Look at this smug. I may be in love. Holy shit.
ようこそ。お待ちしていましたよ、お二人とも。
You too. Okay. Man garbed in a priest's casket offered his greetings.
本当にお久しぶりです。米中尉にマレウス准尉。月並みですが、相変わらずのようですね。
First in the bay, one officer Malus. Who's Malus? Is it that girl? No, it's not. Like, we had her name in the prologue. It was something else. She was like called Lion Heart, I think, or something. His voice was calm, even comforting. In contrast, the two beings received his greeting amid the presence that could only be likened to that of the natural disaster. Oh, okay, so this is like not talking to her, like they meeting somewhere else. And she just like thought it to herself, welcome to whatever that word is, because she sensed them. Okay, makes sense. So this is totally like unrelated. It just like happening at the same time. The sixth stench of blood hung in the air. The pungent aroma of the gunpowder filled the area. The entire world around them reeked with the rotten stench of murder. There were the odors of madness. These were the odors of calamity. These were the odors of demons. These were the beings gathered atop the bridge, were without exception utterly removed from the constraints of normalcy. Okay. One of the two guests, a young man, sneered at the priest's word.
相変わらずってことは昔のまま進歩ねえって言いたいのかよクリストフ言葉選ばねえと死ぬぞてね
Christoph. First of all, new character with glasses, sharp eyes, red eyes. He's obviously from SS. He have like this like symbol. So yeah, he is from that other party from 1945. I think like everyone with this symbol will be bad guy, right? It seems like this. I like it. I like him. And Christoph? Which one was Christoph? The guy who had like fists, he was Carl and someone. Or Christoph was the guy with the black hair. Yeah, you can help me like remind us like in the comments until I, you know, get a hang of the names. Probably will see Christoph, so maybe I will just see him, but just in case. The man's language could hardly be called refined, but he spoke with the grin. The priest returned his own faint smile. The man's skin was fair, too fair, to the point of being inhumanly pale, as if he was cut from wax. Huh. Interesting. So they're not like alive? They're like animated corpses or something? Like zombie? Or is he a vampire? I don't know what to expect. Yeah, like I'm throwing just random stuff because I don't know what to expect. However, he did not give off an aura of weakness or sickness. Far from it. He possessed a certain limber poise, almost reminiscent of the python or other great reptile. In contrast,
ごきげんよう神父様あなたは本当に変わってないわね少し怠けすぎなんじゃないかしら
okay, new character. I like that, like how she have like one eye slightly closed and the one is like opened. So smug. Seems like she's short. Okay. Oh, I just realized these are ranks. We have ranks here. I'm terrible at ranks, so you can as well let me know in the comments what rank is like 3 stars that this guy had, and what rank is this. Because I assume they have correlation to real world. And I like trivia like that, and I know you guys are able to provide it. That's why I love you. You're great. The sweet voice that resonated next belonged to a young woman, every bit as charming as her voice would suggest. I agree. Also, I like her blue eyes. That's so good. She looked completely unfit the sinister place. In that sense, she could have been said to give off the strongest impression of any of the creatures gathered atop the bridge. She served as the excellent example of an old adage that every rose had its thorns.
私はしばらく陰性していたものでしてね。まあ怠けているのは今に始まったことでもなし、一応それなりの理由もありますが、説明責任を求めますか？
Okay. Now we see who the Christoph is. So, Christoph is another name for the guy that was like summoned in the beginning. Wait, he's with them? Wait, what's happening here? No, wait, he's like not with them. He's just like talking to them, right? They just met. It's not like instantly like hostile fight. But they're still against each other, I think. Look at that face though. He looks like a maniac in this. Yeah, by the look I will assume it's he. But maybe it's still she? But Christoph sounds like he. But the other name sounds like she. Well, we need to discover it somehow. I like how confident she looks like. Also, why are you looking at camera instead of like him if you're talking to him? What?
いらねえよ。知った仲だ。堅苦しいのはやめようぜ。
Yeah, they will fight, okay.
俺が知りたいのは一つだけだ。今シャンバラには誰と誰が入ってる？
Oh, okay. Shambhala, it's once again. So, this city is called Shambhala by them, I guess. For some reason.
レオンハルト、増年金とバビロンにトバルカイン。そしてあなたたちの計6名ですよ、ベイ注意。私はあと 4,5 日の間、ここを動けないものでしてね。
Okay. Are you actually together or not? Are you working together or not? Is that girl together with them as well then? I thought like they're bad guys and that girl and he was good guys. I was wrong maybe? And yeah, that girl name was Leonhard actually. I remember, yeah. Leonhard, Sonnenkid, I don't know who that is. Babylon. I don't know, I would say maybe the main bad guy? But no, but it could be one of his pseudonyms, I guess. Volcane, I don't know. Including the two of you, that makes 6. Okay. I will not move for 4 or 5 days. Why is this important?
なぜ？
What's your plan?
年寄りが出しゃばるなと怒られたのですよ。
Okay.
ああ？
The man pale visage twisted in confusion. The girl on the other hand seems to understand what the priest meant.
クリストフ、あなたさっきレオンハルトって言ったわね。それはバルキュリアの抜け番かしら。
Replacement for Valkyria.
ええ、あなた方も面識はあるでしょう。あのお嬢さん、どうしてなかなか大したものになりましたよ。
So I felt like she summoned him to like stop the guys from 1945 and it seems like they're actually plotting something together. Okay, that's surprising. Wow. It didn't look like that before.
へえ。
おー。
The two of them broke out into broad smirks. Fascinating. Most fascinating. A force to be reckoned with? Then by all means. The priest, perhaps sensing the building uneasy atmosphere, continued with the authoritative tone.
分かっているとは思いますが、今黒煙卓に空きを作るわけにはいきません。それでは11年前の繰り返しです。
11 years ago. 11 years ago, that would be 19... 84? 85? Am I right? Because it's like because it's 2006, so 2005 minus 10. I'm so fucking terrible at math, don't kill me. Oh my god. 1985 or 95. 10? 95. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 95. Okay. So something happened in 95. Huh.
たとえ新参でも未熟者でも黄色い劣等であろうとも彼女の存在はいるのですよ。
Oh my god, we're back to Muramasa. We have our we found our racist of this game. Inferior yellow monkey. Wow. Oh.
それはもう分かってるわよ、当然じゃない。相変わらず心配性ね。
So they are all characters from the West, I guess. Like from the Germany and stuff.
だからここはせっかく女同士なんだし、あの子のことは私に任せていただきません？
Yeah. I kinda think like you are more savage than you look.
いいじゃねえか。あんたもあんたで暇じゃねえだろう。これで残ってるのはシュピーネだけだが。
Spine.
あいつはいつ来
Okay.
る？
彼はもうしばらくかかるでしょう。
何それ？気になる
Okay. He sent him, so he's like in charge of them. So maybe he's like some kind of like officer. He's not the main guy, obviously, because that was the other blonde guy, and his right hand is the guy on with like black hair. His name was, I don't remember now. And then so he's like third in the like command, I guess.
おいマレウス、言ったろ、別にいいじゃねえか。大公殿が腹黒いことやっててくれりゃ、こっちもいろいろ手間が省ける。
Wait,
俺らは掃除をしてればいいのさ。
so her name is Maleus, right?
何それ？
Yeah, because she asked, and then he said Maleus. Wow, I will be so confused with names in this for a while. I'm sorry. It's a lot to take in. They instantly introduce so many characters at once.
掃除っていうか狩りでしょ？メルクリウスのクソ野郎が
Oh.
代理をよこしているんじゃなかったかしら。
Mercurius is the main bad guy, the blue, like yellow hair one that we saw in the 45.
順位副首領閣下に対する不敬な物言いはあまり感心しませんね。
Warrant Officer Malleus. Okay, so she's the Officer Malleus. Way of His Excellency, the Vice Commander. Wait. Mercurius. Refer to His Excellency, the Vice Commander. Wait, so Mercurius is Vice Commander? But wasn't that supposed to be... Okay, names. I need your help with names, like seriously. Vice Commander, he means Mercurius? Or he means Christoph? The priest approached the girl choice of words. but his tone made it clear that he was doing it out of no more than a mere formality. So it's not about him. So Mercurius is the vice commander. Oh wait, Mercurius is the black-haired one, right? That would make sense then. This Mercurius was clearly rather unpopular, but at the same time, it did not seem as if they were making light of him. Quite the opposite, in fact. They spoke of him with a disgust, with even a hint of fear. This was a man so despised that even his comrades shunned his very existence.
ともあれ、副首領閣下は命役に従い、それを使わしているはずです。あなた方はまず彼を探してください。そう難しいことではないでしょう。
Breaking him down. I will assume they mean the main character, the Ren. So what's like, why would you like to track him down? Like, what?
レオンはあの子は協力してくれないの？
Leon?
というか、この件に関しては彼女に一任しています。まあ、新兵に経験を積ませるという意味で顔を立ててやってください。
Okay. New character again.
なるほど。
了解。楽しくなりそうよ。
では、
The priest tone shifted. The two new arrivals knew it was time to cease with the charades. The look in their eyes glowed serious grim. The very atmosphere around them took on a grave intensity. There were no more thugs, no more dogs of war lost in their own power. These were soldiers. Okay. The obsidian round table would tolerate no less. The priest spoke.
あらゆる罪も、あらゆる鎖も汝を縛れず、あらゆる禁忌に意味はない。
Okay, make some prayer.
汝の主な、汝をこの地へ導きたもう。
It's like a pray before
そ
battle.
の手に剣を取り、主息ある者は一人たりとも残さぬよう、生ある者は一人残らず捧げるよう。男を殺せ、女を殺せ、老婆を殺せ、赤子を殺せ、犬を殺し、牛馬を殺し、ロバを殺し、ヤギを殺せ。
Okay. So basically do what you did in the 45.
恐れてはならない。おののいてはならない。疑うことなどしてはならない。
Legion of the Beast.
汝は騎士、獣の軍勢、神が許し、私が許す。
Okay, this is weird.
私が全てを許す。
Okay, so their organization is Legion of the Beast. But Leonhard said that she's a hunter and she hunts for them, so is she like double agent maybe? Like she's side with them but she's not with them really?
獣の総我を自負する者よ。誉れ高きその名を唱えよ。
ビルヘルム・エーレンブルグ。
Okay, the names. Wilhelm Ehrenburg. Okay, Wilhelm.
ルサルカ・マリーア・シュベーゲリン。
Rusałka Maria Schwergelin. It's like a mixture of like German name, like Russian name, I guess, and some just like general name. It could be also Polish name, but it should be like with like this letter should be different. I don't know how it is like in like other languages, but okay. Rysalka Maria Schwegelin. I can call her Maria. I think that will be like the easiest for me to remember.
汝が名誉は忠誠なり。
我らが名誉は忠誠なり。
清掃13騎士団国円卓第3位バレリア・トリファークリストフ・ローエングリーンの名においてここに汝らを祝福する。
Okay. It's very interesting. They call him Christoph. But we saw him in the beginning. And that's the name I was searching for before. Like how he was called then, or she. Valeria Trifa. And it sounds like it's her name, like she. That's weird. Are these like actually two different people? Or is it the same person? Maybe they just look similar. Maybe they're like siblings or something. And one is the woman and one is the guy. Maybe that's what's happening here. After a brief pause, the ceremony had drawn to close. The priest spoke in Indonesian. Okay, there we go with our weird Nazis again. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit! What's happening? There LDO in Shambhala. What do you mean LDO in Shambhala? What is this? 613. Swastika 018. What is that? Are these like collectibles in the game? What is it? Chapter? Oh, this is the end of the chapter. This is all. I cannot pronounce it, but this is in French. Also, big thanks to you for translating this and letting me know. So I hope you can help me out with the other chapter, if this will be like also in French or something. L'Enfant de la Putignon. Okay. Other story. Werewolf unlocked. Also, you let me know that I should read the side stories, other stories, when they come out. So probably next episode we'll have this. Werewolf. Or Herewolf. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if I should continue or not, to be honest. I think this is like kind of like prologue for second episode. So we will leave it for the next time, I think, when we go to this thing. So let me just go really fast to main menu and let's see what's like here on the other stories button. This is getting really interesting. But there's so many names, I'm getting confused. But I will get used to this. It's always like a new thing. Okay, we have the werewolf. Oh, and it's about the Ren. Okay, so we'll see this in the next episode, I guess. And then we'll go to the continuation and probably to the episode 2. So yeah, thank you for being with me. That was an amazing episode, very interesting. We got new characters and I wonder what will happen, like what's the goal? I assume they're trying to find the Ren, but why? Why is this happening? Like what's the goal? I'm so interested in this. So yeah, I hope you're interested in this as well. I need your help definitely on this. Like in explaining some stuff, giving me some extra trivia and information. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought about this episode and I will see you in the next one. And also big thanks to my channel members. Thank you all for supporting me, for being with me, to find me worthy. And yeah, I will see you all in the next episode of the SIR. And for now, Pocket Watch is going out.